guys, welcome to the Joy of Gymnastics. I'm Coach Joy. Today we are going to be working on our back bends, which will lead into our second video where we take these poses even further and work on our scorpion. Let's get started. Reach back to tuck your toes under, sitting right on the backs of our heels. We're gonna reach our right arm up nice and tall and lean out to the left, really working to open the side of our spines here and the rib cage. Taking some breaths. And inhale to sit back up. Exhaling, reaching the left arm up and out to the side. Again, really expanding the rib cage with our breath. Finding some space in our spines, keeping that shoulder rolled back. And inhale, sitting up to center. We're going to plant our hands down in front of us, coming into a cat-cow pose here, taking the knees out just under the hips, nice flat back, slight bend in the elbows. On our inhale, we're dropping the belly, lifting the chest, pulling those shoulders back and down. And exhaling, starting by tucking the tailbone, then rounding the spine, pushing the mat away. And then moving with your breath here just a few times. Really want to warm up the spine here. Open the chest, all things that go into our back bends. And one more. Moving with the breath. And just holding a neutral spine for a moment. And then you can step out the hands slightly, go for a modified chaturanga here, lowering the belly to the floor. Next, we're going to face our palms down, and we're gonna raise that chest up, bringing the feet with us for a nice locust pose. Hold here, try and lift, reaching up, up, up. My shoulders are rolled back and down. My neck is nice and long. And exhaling to lower down. This time when we come back up, we're gonna go for half bow now. So we're going to inhale, rise up. Now we can take our left foot here. You can go hand in or hand out and pressing that foot into our hand to lift and pull our chest away. Holding here. And exhale, slowly lowering down, no slingshots. And inhale, rise up. Now we're going to go for the left foot. Once I grasp onto that ankle, I'm going to lift and pull that foot away from me, which, as you can see, lifts and brings my chest with me. If this is too much on your hips, you can fold up your mat, lay down a towel, whatever works best for you. On your exhale, you're going to slowly lower down out of that. Taking a moment here, when we come back, we're going to go into our full bow pose. Inhale, rise up, reaching for the ankles. Once you have the ankles, you can press the feet away, which again takes the chest. Try and avoid rocking here. We want to find that balance. Really letting your shoulders reach back, peeling that front chest open, and slowly exhaling to lower down. Now we're going to place our hands just below our shoulders, and we're going to press up into our modified up dog here. And then if you can, try walking the hands back and really reaching those shoulders back and down to peel the chest open. Reaching for your feet. If your hips need to come apart a little to make space for your spine, that's okay. And exhale, slowly lowering down. And on your next inhale, lifting up. Again, if your shoulders are here, you're not going to really be able to reach back. So you want to see them peel open, reaching behind to help lift the chest. Holding, breathing. And exhale, slowly lowering down. This time we're gonna do the same thing, but then we'll add our feet to it. So we'll inhale, rise up. Walking the hands back if you have room, your spine. Then when you're ready, bending the knees. Again, really reaching for those toes. Should be more in your chest and your back than in your neck. And exhale, slowly lowering down. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna press back into a quick child's pose. We don't want to counter our back bends too much here. We want everything to stay open. So I'm gonna scoot my feet through, flip on over. We're gonna prepare for our bridge pose. Again, shoulders are always planted underneath the spine. Make sure you can reach for the backs of your heels. They can come out a little bit wider than your hips. That'll make space for your spine. And then on your inhale, reaching up, we're pressing our feet into the mat here. As you can see, my toes are free, and I'm trying to reach my hips up and forward towards my face. And hold here, squeezing that imaginary ball between the knees, pulling in towards the midline. And exhale, slowly lowering down. And 2 more times here. Inhaling, pressing back up. You can clasp the hands, pulling the shoulders underneath your back. Pressing, pressing. Reaching higher and higher, pressing those hips through. And exhale, slowly lowering down. Can sway those knees side to side. Relax the hips a little. And one last time, inhaling, pressing those hips high, clasping the hands, tucking the shoulders. And rooting through those feet to rise up through the hips and spine. And exhale. Again, you can do another quick little tuck here, not trying to reverse the stretching that we're doing. Now, if you're ready for your bridge, your full bridge or wheel pose, you can go ahead and join us there, but if you're not, you can stay in your bridge pose that we've been practicing and eventually work your way up to a full wheel. So I'm going to take my hands like I'm holding a pizza pie, and I'm going to plant them underneath my shoulders. My elbows aren't falling out. I'm keeping them nice and pulled in up towards the ceiling. Gripping the mat, I'm going to inhale, pressing up through the hips and the hands. If you have space, go ahead and walk your hands back and then press through those shoulders. So you really want to open the chest here, and then exhale, bending the knees. If you can, bend the elbows, reaching your head towards your heels, and back up, pressing through. And exhale. Back and forth with your breath. And one more time. And exhale, tuck the chin, slowly lowering the spine. Quick little knee grab here. All right, and then we're going to cross the ankles. Sitting up, if you can, try and reach those legs through. So coming to our knees, we're gonna take them just a little bit wider than our hips if you still are looking for that space in your spine. We're gonna reach into this 3 times, then go to our full extent. So again, we want to press through with the pelvis, reaching the shoulders back. As I push forward, that allows my shoulders to come back. So as you can see, I'm walking my hands down the backs of my legs. And if you're just here, that's quite all right. Just coming to whatever you can, letting the head drop, kind of rocking here. I like to trick the body sometimes into relaxing into a pose. And inhale, trying to lift up with your whole body, not one then the other, but if you need to, that's okay. Do that a couple more times. So inhaling, pressing through, reaching the arms back and down. As you can see, I've got my knee brace on. It's so helpful. I have an IT band injury that I'm working through and just helps to add a little support in my practice. And inhale, woo. Reaching up, full body. If you need to wiggle this out a little bit, you can. All right, now we're gonna reach back for the full extent of our pose here. But no matter where you're at in your practice, that's okay. Just keep coming back to this and you'll get there. So again, I'm going to inhale, pushing the pelvis through, reaching those shoulders back and down, walking my hands. When you're ready, you can take your hands over your head, walking them towards your feet, and slowly lowering your face to the mat. But if you're still up, supported by your hands, that's okay. And breathe. Ta-da! Again, I'm going to press my hips forward to help pull me up. Ooh, and now we can take a simple child's pose here. Really stretching out that spine. Good job. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. Again, just keep coming back to it if you weren't able to get into your full back bend yet, that's all right. The more you practice, the easier it'll come. You can also use this video in conjunction with our scorpion video, which just furthers your back bend practice. Thank you so much.